when people talk of color, you must have heard them say that I love this tone, or this tint is a little too light. Or my students, when I tell them take out your blue color, the first question they'll ask is, ma'am, which blue? Ultramarine blue or cobalt blue? I'm sure all of you have heard about this. Or sometimes you look at the sunset and you say, what beautiful hues of orange and yellow. So what is a hue? What is a color? There is a slight difference between these two. Let me explain first the difference and then we'll go to today's topic. So what is a hue and what is a color? Now hue is H-U-E. Hue is the origin of the color which we are seeing. It is one of the 6 colors, the 3 primary and the 3 secondary. So what are the primary colors? Yellow, red and blue, and the secondary colors are orange, purple and green. So a hue is one of these colors. And white, grey and black are not considered as hues. Now you know what's a hue. So what is a color? Color is a very general term. It describes every hue or tone or tint or shade, and white, black and grey are also considered as colors. So now you know what's a hue, the 6 colors, and what is a color. What does the term color mean? So now let's go to what is a tint and a shade, which is the main topic for today. So what is tint? Tint is any hue or pure colors to which white has been added. Now tint only lightens the color. It does not brighten the color. So when you make a tint, when you're adding white, make sure to add in small quantities to get the desired result. Now what is shade? Shade again is a hue or a mixture of pure colors to which black has been added. Now it only darkens the colors, so as always add very few drops of black when you are darkening a color. Now how we do a tint or a shade is the first thing which I'm going to be teaching you. Then we go to today's project. Now if you look at the artwork there, the one in blue, I have used various shades of just blue, adding white, and I have also added black. I hope you all have understood the basics. Namaste, I'm Kala and you're watching Kala Artonline. And if you're a viewer who's coming to my channel for the first time, do consider subscribing to my channel, as mine is an educational online art tutorial where before every tutorial or every class, I generally give a quick tip or I describe what we are going to do, and only then I start the class. And at the end of each tutorial, you will hear a famous quote from me. So if you like my channel, do consider subscribing. And for my regular viewers and subscribers, let's get started with today's class. So let's start off with the first topic, which is tint. So tint is adding white to a color. So I have here a cup with water. Now this is something which I have already taught you all. This is just a thermocol cup in which I have done some Varli art. Now this, I have already made a tutorial on Varli. Do check it out if you still haven't. Now I have taken 3 colors. The pure color blue, a white to give the tint, and the black for the shade. Now let me get started. We start with the tint. So first step, just take the blue. Let me give the blue here. Both the places I'll give a blue, and then accordingly we'll start mixing the color. Now with this blue, as I mentioned, always add very less white. Now see, if you add too much of white, immediately the color will change. So this is the next shade of blue. Now let me add in some more white. So here, and finally if I add more white, here we go. So this is lightening the original color, which is a blue, and this is called tint. Now what is shade? Shade is again adding black to a color. So very little black. Remember, black is a very strong color, so you have to add in very small quantities. So this is, I can add a little more black, a little darker version. Now again in blue, let me add now I'll add more black to this. So you can see this is tint and this is shade and the various degrees of darkness or the lightness. So this is tint, shade. So this is the artwork on tint, where the original color here is a red and I have added white, and this is shade, where the original color was a hue of blue and we have added black for this effect. I hope you all have enjoyed learning about a new topic today. And as always, if you're a first timer, do consider subscribing to my channel. And before I sign off, the quote for today. Today's quote is a very beautiful quote. There are many times in life when we want to do so many things, we have so many goals, so many dreams, but either we don't have the time or we are waiting for inspiration from outside to motivate us to do. Pablo Picasso has quoted that inspiration does exist, but it should find you working. So go ahead, follow your dreams, work on your goals. Don't wait for someone else to come and inspire you. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have enjoyed today's class. And don't forget to like, share and to write in a comment about how you are finding my classes. Click on the notification bell to get updates of my latest videos. Thank you all once again.